Hello, hello, and welcome to Create Astral. This is a mod pack that's going to focus pretty heavily on Create. Our goal for now is going to be to try and get this last tier of rocket here, and we've got a pretty big quest book here to help us guide us there. Before we get into the Create stuff, we got to get through the basics first, of course. We're going to pick up some early game tinker stuff here to give us our first tools. And here we go, here's our first pickaxe. You'll want to make sure you make this pickaxe instead of this one. This one's more like a shovel and it won't be able to mine any ores. And I'm going to go ahead and grab enough stone so that we can upgrade this. And there we go. And I'm also going to go ahead and make an axe here. While we're down here looking for ores, we're also going to want to pick up some andesite. This is going to be used for a lot of the create machines. Okay, I'd say we got a pretty good start here. Hopefully this will be enough to get us through our first machines. Actually, this isn't such a bad place to start. Okay, we're going to kick things off by using some of this tin we found to create andesite alloy. And if we combine tin and copper together in the smithing table, we can make bronze. And then if we put these bronze into a stone cutter, we can get bronze sheets. And if we combine those with andesite alloys, we can get some cogwheels. And if we use 2 cogwheels and a bronze sheet like this, we can get a large cogwheel. And we're going to use one of those to make a water wheel. And this is what's going to provide us power. To power this, you'll just want to make sure that you have enough air blocks, sort of in a C shape around this. These 2 down here are also open. And then you just throw some water back here, and that'll power it. And then we can throw some cogwheels on here to speed it up. And the quest book actually gave us another water wheel for free, so I'm just gonna make space to move the water over. Next, we're gonna need a andesite casing, and to get this, we just put a andesite alloy onto a strip log, and then we're gonna use this to make a mechanical press. And then if we throw this on top of a depot, we can place some ingots below it, and it'll turn them into plates. Now we can use these iron sheets to craft our first iron pickaxe, and we can also use it to make iron armor. The next thing I'd like to do is hopefully make a kelp farm, and that should solve our fuel problem since we're running low on coal. We are going to have to find an ocean though to find kelp. Here we go. Alright, to make this kelp farm, I've just gone ahead and cleared out a little circle. You want to make sure the bottom is dirt, so that way you can plant your kelp. And then we've got a mechanical bearing here in the middle. To power this, we're going to use just a tiny little upside down windmill, since Create 0.5 took out fan generators. Here we go. And it's going to be super slow, but that's not going to matter too much. Off of this, we're going to build up some linear chassis. And then on the second one here, we're going to build off 3. Make sure it's facing the right way. And then we're going to use these mechanical harvesters off of those. Up at the top here, we're going to put a portable storage interface. And then we're going to put another one block away. And then we're also going to throw a barrel on here, and that's going to store the kelp. The last thing you need to do is just make sure that these 2 are glued to the contraption. Otherwise, they're going to fly all over the place. But that's basically done now. We just have to click this to start running it. And I'm just going to put a chest down below this. And this is just going to act as a buffer for what we're going to do next. And hopefully we should see as it comes around that it goes ahead and deposits all of the kelp it picked up into this chest. Alright, I think I've come up with a way to get this kelp here smelting. I've gone ahead and made a windmill to power this, and I've just put a fan right here, and we're gonna use fire to cook the kelp. And then we'll put a gearbox down to power this belt. Make sure it's going the right way. And then if we put a funnel on this chest here, we should start to see it spit out the kelp if we just change the direction it's facing. And then hopefully this is long enough that it hooks it in time. Yep, it sure is. And then we'll just put a basin here at the end and have a funnel on that, so these will go inside. And then we'll put a press on top, and these are gonna compress into dried kelp blocks. And then if we put another belt here and have this facing out, it should start spitting out those dried kelp blocks onto it. We'll just have to add another cogwheel here to change the direction of that. And then if we just put a chest down and another andesite funnel here at the end, these will start going in. And there we go. We basically just have free fuel now. We don't really have to do anything to get it. I may make this part bigger and faster just because it is making kelp very, very slowly. The last thing I'd like to do today is solve our andesite problem, because I'm having to go and mine andesite every time I need andesite alloy, but we're going to be able to fix that. This pack actually has like a custom cobblestone generator. All we need to do is get this triple compressed andesite, which is just over 11 stacks of andesite we need to go mine. Alright, I've got about 11 stacks of andesite here, and all we need to do is compress these down until we get triple compressed andesite. We do, however, also need to get blue ice for this to work, and I don't have silk touch just yet, so we may have to go looking for some diamonds to get ourselves an enchanting table. Here we go, that wasn't too hard. Now, the only way to get diamonds right now is we're going to have to use a mechanical drill because they're not mineable with an iron pickaxe. And we can just turn this with a hand crank. And there we go. With these diamonds, we can upgrade our pickaxe so that it's able to mine diamonds. And we should actually be able to use this to mine obsidian too. And with these now, we can make our enchanting table. And with enough bookshelves around here, I'm hoping we can put silk touch on this. Perfect. All that's left to do now is find some ice. Oh, I think we may be onto something here. We'll only need 9 of these just for 1 blue ice. But I'm going to grab a whole bunch more just in case. To set this up, all we need to do is make kind of a cobblestone generator. But we'll put this compressed andesite at the bottom. And then we'll put a mechanical drill here, make sure it's facing the right way. And then our lava will go here, and hopefully it should start making andesite there. And then if we power this mechanical drill will start to work. And then I'm sort of hoping that this andesite funnel will pick up the drops. Nope, we're going to have to change this then. Okay, I think I've come up with a method here that seems to be working. I've just got a fan right in front here, and it's pulling the andesite as it drops. And then there's a chute right above this chest here, and it just picks up everything that the fan pulls in. And I'm just gonna cover this so that the andesite doesn't fly everywhere when that block gets replaced. But yeah, now we have automatic andesite, and it's working pretty well. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today, though. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.